Wow, that new updated app is hard to use. Won't even let me exit out of these prompts. Anyways, round 2, here we go. Last time at the very end, we got this particular egg. Who knows, maybe it'll be shiny. This was the last egg we got last time, because you can see the rest of them are all the other day. Alright, let's just jump right in. This time, I have 9 boxes, plus the 5 currently in my party. Because if we do simple math, 9 boxes times 30 eggs, that's 270, plus the 5 in my party right now, that's 275. And then last time we hatched 245, so plus 245, that's 520. That right there, if we hatch all 9 boxes today, then we will be just over the Masuda method odds with the shiny charm, which is 1 in 512. So if I hatch all these eggs today and no shiny, we are just we are over odds. Dang. The last one from last time, from previously, was not it. I got a shiny Squirtle in Pokemon Go yesterday. And that's about it. That's all the shinies I got recently. Alright, so I got a couple topics for today. Does anyone actually want me to pick up these items and waste a little bit of time? I really should have pre-picked them up, but I got lazy. I have like hundreds of these in my bag too, and I never use them. You know, it's not like back in the 2D days of Pokemon where you turn and your entire body is facing the other direction. This time, it actually makes sense in terms of real-life physics. You gotta actually turn around entirely. Alright, so the first thing I want to talk about is Godzilla vs. Kong. Previously, I talked about all the movies that I had finally watched and caught up on lately. And the next one for me to watch was Godzilla vs. Kong, which I had not watched yet. I was going to watch it like 3 years ago when it came out, but I never did. And I gotta say, out of all the MonsterVerse films I've seen so far, This is the best. So I'm just looking at something over here. Yeah, out of all the MonsterVerse movies so far, this one has been the best one yet. I think they learned their lesson in the 2014 Godzilla movie, where Godzilla, you know, the main character, the main premise of the film, had like less than 10 minutes of screen time. And then the other films moving forward, you actually see very little of the characters. Well, at least like during daylight. Like in Godzilla King of the Monsters, a lot of the scenes were at night, making it really hard to see. And of course, you understand, because like CGI looks more realistic in the dark than in the light. It's hard to make CGI look really realistic in broad daylight. That's why a lot of like final battle scenes are during night. But I think they learned their lesson with this time. Also, you could tell, like in the previous movies, they kind of cheaped out on the budget. They cut corners with the budget, not showing too much of the monsters. You know, the big CGI monsters, instead more focusing on the human characters, which nobody cares all that much about. But this film fixed a lot of the problems. This film was an absolute spectacle to watch, with just how much CGI monster fights there were, and just, you know, how bright it looked, too. No more pitch black darkness fights, where you have to, you know, watch in a dark room and have your brightness all the way up to even see what's happening. This time, it still was. The final fight took place at night, but still, we got to see it lit up, so that's good. That's a huge improvement. There were plenty of fight scenes, which was fantastic. That's what we all want to see when we're watching these films. Alright, so let's get into this. So this film had an A and a B plot, neither of which really was all that, you know. That's not what we were there for. We were there for the big monster fights. But anyways, like, you know, some noticeable actors that I recognize once again, like Brian Tyree Henry. You know, I know him as, was it Fastos? I think it was Fastos. And then, what was the other guy's name? The one who played Josh. Looking it up real quick. Was it Julian Dennison? Yeah, Julian Dennison. Obviously, I know him as Fire Fist. And to my surprise, we actually got the return of some characters in this film. We got the return of Millie Bobby Brown's Madison, as well as her father. That's something that always, you know, triggered me in these kind of films. These kind of continuity films, where they take place in the same world. You know, we follow different characters each time, and that always, like, kind of triggered me a bit. In some ways, in the context of the MonsterVerse, from what I've seen so far, it kind of makes sense. Like Kong Skull Island, that takes place first. That took place, I believe, in 1973. You're not gonna have Tom Hiddleston and Brie Larson show up like 50 years later, you know, aged up. So it kind of makes sense that they don't show back up. But the 2014 characters, where's Ford? Where's his wife Elle? Where are they at? And then next movie, timeline-wise, Godzilla King of the Monsters, then we actually meet characters who we will see again. Being like Madison, her father Mark. I mean, sure, there was Dr. Sawagawa, but, you know, he died. I think he got killed off a little too soon. So anyways, there's an A plot and a B plot. There's this A plot where, it's not Monarch. What was the other organization's name? I forget their name. Anyway, so, Brian Tyree Henry character's Bernie is like this, like, almost whistleblower podcaster. Secret identity, distrusts the government, is trying to expose things that they're doing in terms of, like, researching Titans and whatever. And eventually Madison and her friend Josh, they meet up with this podcaster and then they get sent to Hong Kong. Kinda, you know, kind of hilariously, they get sent all the way across the planet. Like, rather quickly, too. Anyways. So there's, like, your A plot. There was a B plot where this dude, this guy, he's working for the group who developed Mechagodzilla to go to Hollow Earth. You know, supposedly the source of the Titans, where the Titans originate from. Hollow Earth. It's pretty self-explanatory where that is. They want to bring Kong there because Kong might be able to lead them to, like, an energy source down there. But secretly, the evil organization wants to harness that energy for themselves to power up their Mechagodzilla in order to have a fighting chance against the Titans. Make humans the apex predator once again. And I gotta say, I feel so bad for Kong in this film. Kong was really done dirty in this film. Like, the whole film, Kong was just so mistreated. First of all, his home, Skull Island, is, well, he's now in a containment cell, thanks to Monarch. In a way, it was to protect him. There was a big storm going over Skull Island. And also, if they didn't try to hide Kong in a giant containment cell with an artificial nature, then Godzilla would have hunted him down. So Kong's home has been altered, and then they take Kong against his will to try to find Hollow Earth. So they have to take him to Antarctica without, you know, alerting Godzilla, but surprise, surprise, Godzilla finds them. They chain up Kong onto a ship, which I'm amazed the ship can even float with Kong on it. Not only is Kong chained up, he's also in the middle of the ocean being attacked by Godzilla. Kong is at a severe disadvantage. I'm surprised Kong survived that fight. Like, honestly. Kong's massive, but, you know, he is nothing compared to the ocean. And there was... And then the scene where Godzilla and Kong fight in the middle of the ocean. I am very surprised that that ship could carry both their weights. So anyways, we get the spectacle of a fight out in the middle of the ocean. Eventually, Kong gets airlifted to Antarctica, where, you know, he gets tricked into going into this place that leads down to Hollow Earth. Like, man, poor Kong. He gets misled to think, like, there's more of his kind in there. His family might be in there. So Kong excitedly runs towards it, but then he falls extremely far. Poor Kong. And then when he ends up in Hollow Earth, Kong just, you know, is like, where am I? This isn't a unfamiliar land to me. I've never been here before, but it also seems like Kong does know where he's going, being a Titan and all. So, Hollow Earth, they go to this, this little, like, this place, this almost cathedral-looking place. Kong opens the door, which, goddamn, those doors are massive. Kong looks tiny compared to opening those doors, compared to the ginormous room he was in. Imagine being a tiny little human standing next to Kong. Kong alone is like the height of a skyscraper. That doorway was like the height of 12 skyscrapers. And here we are, a microscopic little human standing next to Kong. Or at least floating next to him inside those heave ships. And I just couldn't help but notice or question, like, okay, Kong is in this giant room. He kind of sits on an empty throne. It's like, yay, Kong's home. This is where he belongs. So he just, he finds an axe. He finds a weapon that gets charged up by this, like, energy. I question how Kong knows so much. He knows to place the axe in a certain position, and then it gets lights up. And I also question, where did all this come from? Who made this? Like, it seems more... It almost seems like technology, but it's not technology, right? It's also mind-blowing to think that in this continuity, in this iteration, that all this is still planet Earth. Just, you know, the middle of it. The center of Earth. All the people living on the surface of the planet had absolutely no idea that right below their feet was all of that. Well, Godzilla goes to Hong Kong because the other evil organization is developing Mechagodzilla there. And once Godzilla goes to Hong Kong, he fires one of his atomic breaths down onto the ground, straight to the middle of the planet. I mean, that's cool and all, a little hard to believe, but hey, it's a sci-fi movie about titans. So it's like, okay, cool. That's pretty cool. Hard to believe, but pretty cool. And first of all, I just want to say, like, I can't help but notice that Hong Kong has been appearing in a lot of films. Well, maybe not recently, but you know, you know how New York appears in a lot of movies? Well, I'm beginning to notice that Hong Kong appears in a lot of films as well. You know, some examples I can think of. It's like, Transformers Age of Ultron, where the... Not Age of Ultron. Transformers Age of Extinction, where the final battle took place in Hong Kong. Doctor Strange. One of the 3 main cities for whatever it was called, I forget, was Hong Kong. Like one of the 3 sanctums or whatever. New York, London, and Hong Kong. And then this film, Hong Kong. I say this because, like, you know, it's kind of a coincidence. My family's from Hong Kong, and, you know, I see it appear so many times in movies. It's like if you're from New York, and then you see New York show up in a whole ton of movies, right? That's kind of it for me. Now, I myself was not born there, but my parents were. And I also gotta say, I don't think Hong Kong is that brightly lit up. I've been to Hong Kong several times before. I've never liked a trip there. I only go there for family reasons. If not for that, then I would never go back there, because I don't enjoy going there. Whenever I have gone there, bruh, every building there is not lit up with those neon lights. If it were, that'd be awesome. But whenever I go there, that's not what I see. Unless it just so happens that the fight between Godzilla and Kong that took place in Hong Kong just happened to be a day where the city decided, let's light it up. Let's turn on all the neon lights. And you know, that was a pretty cool compromise that they worked around for the CGI. Like I said earlier, CGI looks more realistic in the dark, at night. Well, the fight did take place at night, but it was lit up with these neon lights. So you actually were able to see what was happening. And let me tell you, that was fantastic. So we get this awesome, really long sequence of a fight, which was extraordinary. Godzilla and Kong fight. It was incredible. You know, Godzilla was actually winning. You know, I don't know who I was gonna root for, you know? Obviously, I like both characters. I don't want either of them to die. And we know neither of them is going to die, because, you know, films after this exist. But, like, who do I want to win? Do I want Godzilla to win, or do I want Kong to win? I couldn't decide. I like Godzilla, but then we primarily followed Kong. It's like, damn, I really like Kong now. We bonded with Kong throughout the film, so it's like, oh, I don't want him to lose, right? Well, eventually, Mechagodzilla grows a consciousness of its own, somehow, and then goes on an absolute rampage. Kong is down, Godzilla is left to fight Mechagodzilla, all on its own. Eventually, Kong joins the fight. Godzilla and Kong team up against Mechagodzilla, and that was fabulous to watch. CGI in this film was pretty good, you know. You can definitely tell it's CGI. You know, it's not realistic to the point you can't tell the difference between that and if it happened in real life. But CGI was still pretty good. So, Mechagodzilla was defeated by Kong and Godzilla team up. Bruh, I also can't help but notice the blatant, like, disregard for the city of Hong Kong. Hong Kong is a city, right? I don't freaking know anymore. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's a city. Like, oh, the poor people living there. They were just living their normal lives. It was just a regular night with too many neon lights lighting up the city. And then boom, out of nowhere, like one night, the entire city was demolished, was flattened. The city no longer exists. The entire city of Hong Kong just doesn't exist anymore. It was completely destroyed. Anyways, like, this was a fun movie to watch. This was the best movie yet, and I'm excited for the ones after this, because I hear nothing but good things about them. I hear that they're even better than the movie I just watched yesterday night. Like, I think there's 2 more films for me to watch. I think it's like Godzilla X Kong, not like that. Godzilla X Kong New Empire. And then there was like, what was it, -1? Yeah, the New Empire, and then... yeah, Godzilla -1. I hear -1 was the best one so far. I shall see in a couple days. In a couple minutes, I gotta walk out for like 30 seconds to do something. After this batch. Okay, I'll be right back. Give me like 30 seconds, I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. I just had to go and turn off the stove. So what I've been up to lately is I've been grinding for BP in Scarlet and Violet. This Indigo Disc DLC. Because you know what's one thing I never did? Unlock the starters to appear in the wild. I never did that because I was too busy shiny hunting to bother to grind for BP. But now I'm doing that. Now I'm finally grinding for it. And I'm also preparing something else in the game. The summer lineup of events going on was also announced recently. So, yeah, there's a lot of Scarlet and Violet content on the way, folks. Sadly, no shiny. Grinding for BP in both games. No shiny, no random shiny. Dang, I've gotten random shinies before when I did not want them and I was grinding. But, you know, when I'm open to getting a shiny and grinding, of course it doesn't happen. So another thing I want to briefly talk about is a certain development that happened on my end lately. So a couple days ago, just surprise out of nowhere, my sister's friend from like first, second, or third grade, you know, her best friend, who she's known for 20 years at this point. Which, little side point, I thought about this a little while ago, like maybe a month ago. It hit me that, you know, time is moving fast. Before we know it, time has already passed. In just a few short years. First grade would have been 20 years ago for me. And then, I think it was like yesterday, it hit me like, wait a second. My sister, being 5 years older than me, that means she's already past that threshold. First grade was more than 20 years ago for my sister, like 21 years ago. Jesus, time flies. And in a quick, short few more years, I'll be in that position where 20 years ago, I was in first grade. But anyways, like that little thing aside. So my sister's best friend, she just shows up out of nowhere to visit us at work. And she drops the little bit of information. Her boyfriend runs a PC company. Like, not a company, but like a PC company. Like, he sells PCs and he also offers the service of building it and sending it for you. Obviously paying for it. So I'm like, wait a second, I'm only now hearing about this? For those of you who don't know, for many years, for like a decade almost, I've been looking into buying an actual PC, like a fully fledged, actual, genuine computer. You might be, for those who don't know, you might be asking, what are you playing this on? What are you playing this on then? I'm playing this on a very old, nearly decade-old laptop I got just before high school. And at this point, I have graduated college. So I'm playing this on a very old laptop. Being cooled by ice currently as I speak, playing this. Matter of fact, I need to wipe the condensation off of the ice. So yeah, I don't have a PC. I've been looking to get a PC for quite a while now. Money trouble pops up, and then other things happen. Failing exams makes me, you know, not want to buy it just out of sheer guilt. But, like, you know, there's nothing stopping me now. I passed school. I have free time. I have the money. So, what's the issue, you might be asking? Well, now, I am so close to finally getting my hands on a PC where I can actually, you know, play genuine games, play multiplayer games with my friends. GTA Online, Valorant, whatever other games they play, which, you know, they never invite me to, and I am blissfully unaware of because, you know, I can't play with them. They're all PC gamers, okay? I'm a console gamer. So, yeah, I am so close to getting my hands on a PC. I now know somebody who has a connection with somebody who can not only help me figure out what to get, but also just flat out build it for me and then send it my way. Because I'm an absolute dumbass. I don't know a single thing about PCs. Not a single thing. You ask me what a CPU is, I don't know. That's genuine too. Like, I'm not kidding. So it's like, what parts do you want for your PC? I don't know. Okay, what do you want for this? I don't know what that does. How much of this do you want? I don't know what that means. Right? Like, I don't know a single thing about PC. It's like asking me how much do I know about rocket science. Nothing. Besides the title. So I know absolutely zilch about PCs. Not a single thing. Absolutely nothing. See, because I have no knowledge, absolutely zero knowledge on PCs, I don't know what's good from bad. I don't know what to prioritize. I don't know what to get. I don't know anything. So, you know, having a ton of sources tell me stuff, it's hard to decide, like, okay, which one to go for, because this is a big purchase, right? This is a couple thousands of dollars. It's not a light purchase. So, I still don't know. Do I buy one custom build? Or do I buy one pre-built, right? You know, like, there's pros and cons to both. Pre-built, it's like you don't have to worry about, you know, building it. You don't have to worry about the parts. Pre-built, it's already prepared. You plug it in, boot it up, and boom, you're ready to go. That's the pro, but the con is, well, you don't know the parts, right? You don't know, like, you don't know what's good in there, what's bad in there. I'm sure they list it off, actually, for those who understand computer parts. Or, you know, the con could be, okay, all this stuff is good, but then there's this one bad component. And you can't change it, because it's already built, right? It's like, you know, pros and cons. The pros and cons for custom build, you can control what you want to go into your PC. You can control the best parts. You can control how it looks, I think, in a way. You can control... You have more control, but the con is, it's more expensive. You know, good hardware costs money. And then, don't get me started on building it. You think I'm smart enough to do that? I don't even know what a CPU is. I don't know what RAM means. I think the only thing I do know is, like, storage. Gigabytes, terabytes. Like, I think that's all I know. Listen, I'm sorry for not being a smart individual, okay? Who is an expert on computer hardware. Or just computer parts. Did you really expect me to know computer stuff, being the 3-time college failure that I am? But anyways. So yeah, now I'm in a dilemma. My sister's best friend's boyfriend, he, you know, like my sister's friend, she told him and then he gave me a call. First I didn't answer. First time I didn't answer because I don't answer unknown numbers. And then I was informed later on that, you know, hey, your brother didn't answer the phone call. I'm like, oh shit, that was them? Oh, my bad. I didn't know who they were. I don't answer unknown calls. Because normally if a phone call is important, you would either get a call back or you would get a message. So yeah, at first I didn't answer the call. A couple hours later I got another phone call. So I talked and I told him the exact same thing. I told him, I don't know anything about computers. I know zilch about them. Even if you send me recommendations, you know, send me little builds, like, to get my opinions, I won't know a single thing. Hell, the only thing I will understand on whatever you send me is the price. So it's a wasted effort to send me really anything, because I don't know what any of it means. See, now I'm in a dilemma, because the custom build PC set I was sent is like just over $2,000, which is fine. My budget was like $1,000 to $2,000. It's just over $2,000, like $2,079. But then there's still the fee to build it, which is like $250, which is fine. It's fine. It's not like I know how to do it. You know, if I knew car maintenance, I would do it myself instead of paying someone to do it, right? If I knew how to do it, I would do it myself. But because I don't, obviously I pay someone to do it for me. So my dilemma is like, I showed my friends the build. They were just like, yeah, it's okay. It fulfills your needs, you know. What you want a PC for, it fulfills what you want a PC for. You know, to play like AAA games and be able to stream it as well. Decent storage, decent like graphics, processing, other stuff I don't know. You know, like, once again, it's a big purchase, so I would like a second opinion. So I sent it to my friends who actually do know about computer stuff, who are actually competent in life, unlike myself. You know, on one group chat, they were like, it's okay, you know, if you want, you can go for it, like, it works, it fulfills the needs that you want a PC for. My other group of friends, they were like, nah, bro, that's too expensive, like, here's a, instead of that custom one, which is over $2,000, plus a $250 fee to get it built for you, nah, here's a pre-built, that's currently on sale for, like, $1,300, pre-built, where one piece, one component is even better than what that setup has. I don't understand. I know nothing about it. You know, it would kind of look scummy for, you know, my sister's friend's boyfriend to go out of his way to hit me up, be more than friendly and more than willing to help me out, you know, send me this, like, list of computer parts, this entire PC build, be like, here, what do you think of this? I don't know what it means, but thank you. I think from what I'm told, I think it looks good. And then, you know, it would look kind of scummy for me to be like, oh, thanks for your help, but never mind. My friends found me a better deal with better parts. Thanks, though. Like, doesn't that just sound scummy? So now I'm caught in the dilemma. Like, god damn it, I was so close. I've never been closer to buying a PC than now. And, like, it's just skill diff, huh? But I really don't know what to do, god damn it. Do I go for a custom build that's, like, nearly double the price? Or do I just buy a pre-built and just call it a day? Because like I keep saying, it's not a small purchase. It's not a small purchase. If I'm going to spend a couple thousands of dollars, I may as well get the best that I can. Since, you know, once I have a PC, then I'm not going to need one for, I'd say, like a decade. Hell, I've been using this laptop for a decade. Like, I don't know. I don't know. Do I just buy a pre-built and call it a day? Or do I get a custom build with supposedly one piece, which is not as good, for more money? It's not like I understand what it does. I asked my friends this too, like, is it really that much of a noticeable difference? Like, the version of it you guys are saying is worse. Is it that much of a difference? Will I really notice it? One of my friends has said it's like a 7% difference. I'm like, well, great, thanks. You guys may be saying, like, it sounds like the obvious choice is buy the better material, pre-built, cheaper option. Like, there's no comparison, there's no competition. And you're right. But then I also brought up, doesn't it sound kind of scummy? Doesn't it sound kind of scummy for someone to go out of his way to help me, reach out to me, send me a PC build, and then just for me to be like, never mind, thanks though, my friends found me a better version, a better option that's cheaper. Thanks though. Doesn't that just sound scummy? I'm pretty sure I'm gonna see this guy at my sister's wedding in a month anyways. And so for me to just be like, you know, when I see this guy at the wedding, it's like, hey, you never reached out to me. You never said what you want to do for the PC. And I'm just like, oh, never mind. My friends found me a better option for cheaper. Thanks, though. Enjoy the wedding. The cake's really good. Like, oh, man, what now? What do I do now? You cannot notice things that are less than a 10% difference. Oh, it's not like I know. I don't have anything to base off of. I'm gonna see the quality from a PC from my decade-old laptop here, and I'm gonna think it's like, oh my god, it's night and day. I'm not really gonna notice any difference between two PCs because I have nothing to base it off of. You're just gonna see the numbers go up. You mean the price? Like, god damn it. God damn it, I've never been closer to getting a PC. Never been closer. I now know somebody who is able to not only help me pick out parts, but also build it for me, for a price of course. But like, you know, there's no winning in this world. There's no winning with my friends. Every time I even ask my friends to do a PC build for me, like gather parts, not gather, but like decide on parts for me because I have no knowledge on what any of them do, so I don't even know what to pick. First of all, my friends aren't gonna really take the time out of their day to help me when I'm not even gonna buy it, right? They're not exactly gonna give me a checklist of things to buy and it'd be like, alright, great, I'm gonna buy these immediately. So, you know, I have this guy now who sent me a whole list of parts. I sent it to my friends for a second opinion. They're like, no, buy this pre-built for cheaper. God damn it! Now what do I do? I mean, to be honest, I don't need... Send the pre-built to the other guy. See what he says. But doesn't that seem scummy too? Damn, that just seems so scummy though. You are way overthinking this. in a way, I don't know if I'm the one overthinking this, because I don't know this stuff. I got sent a list of parts. My friends are like, no, do this one. This is better. It's like, how is it better? It just is. Trust me, bro. You're getting his opinion on it too. It's scummy if you don't ask him at all and just bought the pre-built. But then he went out of his way to help me. He went out of his way to reach out to me and help me. You know, I even asked my friends this earlier too. It's like, is it really that much of a difference? I don't need the most state-of-the-art pieces of equipment. I just need something that is decent to good, actually works. And you know, I don't need to spend an arm and a leg for. You know, I don't need every piece of the PC to cost $1,000 each. You know, I just need something simple that works. I don't need the most garbage quality, but I also don't need the best quality possible. If the difference is actually 7%, then whichever is cheaper. Well, then that's a pre-built one, obviously. Pre-built is always cheaper. I think the build came with like a 1 terabyte space, storage space. Excuse me. I mean, like, my friend suggested I upgrade to a 4 terabyte. It's like, god damn, you know how much space 4 terabytes is? I mean, once again, the decade-old laptop I'm currently playing this on, I've managed with the space on this for like a decade. Sure, I've had to delete a whole bunch of things here and there to make space for new stuff. But like, I mean, hey, it worked. But I imagine downloading entire games takes up a lot of space as well. And with games getting bigger and bigger these days, you're going to need more and more space. Then ask the guy about it. He seems to care enough for him to probably explain to you. Maybe it was a bad idea then for me to tell him it's probably not a good idea to explain anything to me, because I will not understand anyways. You know, I'm thinking in the sense like, if I had a customer come into my store, I help them out and be like, alright, I'll think about it. I'm gonna walk around, think about it. And then they come back later, be like, hey, I found this product at this other store, which is better and cheaper than yours here at your place. Let me get a second opinion from you. It's like, well, what are you doing here then? Right? If you're saying the other product is cheaper and better there, then what are you doing here? Right? It's like, don't waste my time. Just go for that. And don't bother me. It's like, bro, just ask the guy about the... Oh. Because he ain't losing money, he ain't gaining money either. I'll ask him tomorrow. It's a little bit late right now. And you know, like I say, I don't need the most state-of-the-art PC ever. I just need something simple, but also runs good. You know, maybe I could actually play some AAA games and stream it. You know, not being HDMI'd from a console would be nice as well. Like, imagine if I could run something like Cyberpunk 2077 on my PC and just stream it from said PC instead of, you know, on my PS4. It is on... Yeah, it is on the PS4. It failed on the PS4. You know what I'm saying? Like, Instead of having my console next to me and then playing it off of that, like, I could just do it all from my PC. That'd be nice. If you think this laptop can even download Cyberpunk, let alone play it, funny. Should I just go the route you went and just buy a gaming laptop? I even asked my friends this too. I don't even think I finished my sentence earlier. I asked them, like, is it really necessary to overcomplicate things, or is this PC just, you know, is it good enough where it'll last me a long time? It's good enough for me to just say, you know, that it's good enough and I'll buy it. And bam, I can finally say I have a PC. Like, do we really need to overcomplicate, like, this one piece isn't as good as, you know, as this part? Or if only it had better this and that? Like, is it really worth overcomplicating it? Or is it good enough to the point where I could just buy it and be like, alright, I finally have a PC, end of story. It's about the VRAM. You're gonna need more VRAM. I think I know what that means. Well, I'll think of something. But in the meantime, it's more laptop gaming quality for you guys. You know, I didn't really get much sleep last night. I woke up at like 4 in the morning for whatever reason. Went back to sleep. I woke up around 8 in the morning. And then I was not able to fall back asleep. I woke up at 8. Tried to go back to sleep, but by that point, I was already awake. The rest of my body was waking up as well. So then I went to use the bathroom in the morning at like 8:30 in the morning, which is like 2 hours earlier than what I normally do. And it's like, okay, it's 9 in the morning. I still got an hour before I'm supposed to get up. I could try to maybe like sleep for an hour. Yeah, clearly not. So I've been up since like 8 in the morning. also gotta wake up early to go to work tomorrow. Because it's just gonna be me and a coworker. No, the rest of my family. Normally I have Thursdays off. Because my coworker, he goes to work on Thursdays, so I can take it off. But this time, he's, I think for like the next month, it's gonna change a little bit. So tomorrow on Tuesday, he'll be working, and so will I. My family's taking advantage of this, because when me and him are going to be working, my mom and sister are going to get a massage. Yeah, and then they're just not gonna work for tomorrow. Well, whatever. I got a couple of videos I need to edit anyways. And besides, a couple of thumbnails I need to edit as well. Matter of fact, a ton of them too. You know, also today, the Agatha All Along trailer was released. And the trailer, you know, actually looked pretty not that bad. But then again, trailers are deceiving. You know, it's not the first time a bad Marvel product had misleading trailers. Not gonna say good trailers, but misleading trailers. You know? Thor Love and Thunder had a decent trailer, but the film was terrible. Welcome, Fayaz Four Eyes. Welcome. How many eggs am I on? I hatched 245 the other day, and I am now at 30, 60, 90, 110, 120. Let's see. 245 plus 120, 365 eggs. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, I fumbled that. I fumbled your name hard. I'm sorry. Yes, I am using Masuda. If I hatch all the eggs I currently have, I will hit 520 eggs, so I will be just over odds. If I hatch every egg I currently have, and no shiny, I will be just over, no, I will be over odds at that point. Of course I have the shiny charm. I mean, it's okay. I just had a very long hunt. I would like this to not last as long as that one did. Just doing this while I wait for a certain someone to stop by and let me borrow his... Oh! Never mind! There you go! There you go! Oh, you joined at the perfect moment! First time you see a streamer get a shiny? Hey, you brought me the luck. You being here brought the shiny luck. just when I was saying I did not want this to take too long. You're lucky and bring the luck with you. Please, by all means, join more whenever I shiny hunt. Okay, now that I got the shiny, there are two options I could do right now. I could go into my Scarlet and Violet game and evolve it, or I could hatch the rest of these eggs and see if I can get another one. First, let's take a look at the summary. Oh, it was the first one, too. I didn't have any sort of, like, destiny knot for this, so I don't really care. Hunt for another green apple to evolve both of them in Scarlet and Violet. Thing is, I already did that. Back when Applin was first introduced, I already did that. But that was before Hydrapple existed. I mean, hell, if I manage to get another one, then why not? Okay, how many eggs did that take? Wait a second, let's count. Whatever number I said previously. So I hatched 245 before. Plus 30, 60, 90... 10, 20, 30, what am I, 10, 5, 10, 15, 20, 21, 90 plus 21 plus 2, 45, 356 eggs. Did I do that right? 245 plus 30, 60, 90, 95, 100, 105, 110, 111. Yeah. 111 plus 245. 356. 36. I don't even know what I said anymore. 2 days ago, I did this also. I hatched 245 eggs before. Like half odds, I know. Pretty good. And now I have like 6 whole other boxes of eggs to hatch. It's fine. If I get another one, then great. If not, it is what it is. Well, if you like to stick around, by all means. This isn't the only hunt I have in mind. You know, Applin is not the only Pokemon from Gen 8 that got a new evolution in Scarlet and Violet that I will be hunting for in this game. Bluebird hunt? Which one is that? There's several bluebirds. Oh, Rookity. Man, for the longest time, I didn't know Rookity was a pure flying. I thought it was another generic normal flying. I even had one on my team, too, when I first played Sword and Shield. I had a Corviknight on my team. It wasn't until years later I realized, wait a second, it's pure flying? Matter of fact, it was this one right here. This one right here. This Corviknight is the one I had on my team when I first played the game. Yep. I had this on my team and I didn't even know it was pure flying. Yes, Pokerus shows you how much of this game I played. I maxed out the save time, too. As I was saying before the shiny very pleasantly cut me off, I was just saying that I had a really long shiny hunt just before this. Can you believe shiny Regidrago took me 36 days to get? You know what, I'll hatch these next 5 eggs, and then I'll go into my Violet game to evolve this bad boy. How about that? I can show you exactly the Regidrago I just hunted, too. So how have you been? Hope your day's been going good. Nice, nice, that's great to hear. Oh, you woke up an hour ago. It's nighttime for me. Well, I hope you have a good rest of your day. Oh, wow, 8:30 a.m. That's not far off from when I woke up this morning, too. I woke up way too early this morning. I'm trying to do these shiny hunts every other day, just because I got a couple of movies I'm catching up on. So tomorrow night, for me, I'll be catching up on another movie, and then the following night, I'll be here to hunt a certain something else that you already know. Okay, let's go into my Scarlet and Violet game real quick. Send this over. I also need to look up how to evolve this. I know you need to use the apple to evolve it into Applin first, but then I don't remember the other one, the one afterwards. If only you could have bought Scarlet as well. Little advice, a living dex really goes far. I never really wanted to do a living dex, but then, you know, more Pokemon keeps on getting added. It's like, oh, fine, I'll do a living dex. I'll do a living dex, as you can see. So a living dex is really helpful for completing Pokedexes. Ooh, a shiny living dex in PLA, nice. I'm not crazy enough to do an entire shiny living dex unless I need a new life hobby. Just a regular living dex is good enough for me. So just gonna move past all my shinies here. This is the Regidrago that took me so long to get. Ignore this shiny Mewtwo, by the way. It's not mine. I got it on a trade. And, I'm borderline considering releasing it because, you know, it's not even mine. So I was hunting for these 5 in Sword and Shield because it's the only way to get them shiny into Scarlet and Violet. So I got this one May 27th, and then well over a month later, I got this. And let me tell you, I hunted this non-stop. Took over a month to shine. You might be asking, why did I hunt these? Why did I hunt these to put into the game? Well, that's because I hunted literally every other shiny legendary and put it into this game. Yeah, I hunted literally every legendary and put it into the game. I got more over here. I hunted everything twice. Well, the only, I have no life? You're damn right. Yeah, the only legendaries that I had to hunt, which was a big time commitment, were these ones. And you know what? I said I'm up for the challenge. Yep, twice. Got them all in the Ultra Sun and Moon wormholes. First, I did Ultra Moon, and then I did Ultra Sun. At first, I was going to only hunt the Ultra Sun exclusives. But then I had a thought, like, what if I hunted all of them again? And then I did it. Okay, I just gotta look up real quick how to evolve this. Applin will evolve into Hydrapple when it levels up knowing the move Dragon Cheer. Let's see. Dragon Cheer. Oh, wait, wrong Pokemon. I need to be on the Applin page. Dragon Cheer, it learns at... I don't see it learns it at all. Is it a TM move? Where does it learn Dragon Cheer? Dragon Cheer, Dragon Cheer. Why do I not see Dragon Cheer anywhere? Oh! TM 266. Do I even have any? Sort by name. Dragon Cheer, Dragon Cheer. Oh, I have one. First, let's take a look at our... Oh, right. There we go. Look at our little boy real quick. Okay, so to evolve this into Applin... Which, okay, where's my other Applin at? Just to show I actually have it. Here it is. Whoops. Yeah, so you can see previously, it shows here that I did get this from Sword and Shield. That previously I do have a shiny Applin. And this was before Hydrapple was introduced. Okay, which apple did I need? This thing was the Syrupy Apple. Syrupy Apple, oh, it was already by name. Whoops. Beautiful. And now... it needs to level up knowing this. I'm about to get me a level 2 shiny Hydrapple. Was it Dragon Dance? What was it again? Dragon... no, was it... wait, was it Dragon Dance? No, Dragon Cheer. And then... because why not? Wow, that is a huge waste of a rare candy. What? For 15 experience points. Look at this Hydrapple. Well, I just taught it Dragon Cheer, so maybe not, forget it. I literally just watched the movie. If I were into nicknaming Pokemon, I would nickname this thing Ghidorah. Because that would be so perfect. I mean, hell, the shiny's yellow too. It's perfect, but I don't nickname my Pokemon. Well, I did nickname one. Where is it? I nicknamed one. Here it is. This is Knuckles. Knuckles, my shiny Sandslash. This is the only Pokemon I nicknamed. Hell, where's Sonic? Where's Tails? Ghidorah is such a perfect name. How do I spell it again? G-H... how do I spell it? Oh yeah, Lycanroc is for sure Sonic. G-H-I-D-O-R-A-H. I knew there was another letter there. Unless I decide to change this later, if I remember to. Behold, Ghidorah, the shiny Hydrapple. Oh my god, it's bigger than I... wait, that's bigger than I thought it was. Pause. Oh, nice. You know what, out of curiosity, and also because I'm just standing in front of her. Perfectly average. So crazy to me that I got 3 shiny Bagons in a span of 3 minutes with the same sandwich. Very nice. Isn't it weird that a girl measures how big something is? I mean, wouldn't guys just say everything is average? Okay, back to hatching those eggs. I don't know if I'm gonna hatch all of them now that I got the shiny. We'll just hatch a few more. I mean, I still got the whole rest of the night. First, Oh, not the Pokedex. Okay, good. Eggs are locked in. You know, I've wanted to do this hunt for a long time. The plan was always, after I finish the 5 shiny hunts, which you previously just saw, from Solgaleo to Regidrago. Once I finish those 5 hunts, would be to do this and Duraludon next. Thing is, and then I expect Regidrago to take over a month to shine. So this shiny hunt was very delayed. I have a lot of other shiny hunting projects in mind to do in the future. Thing is, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to stream it, because I don't know how to. I need to figure that out. It might be some janky-ass footage, but at least it'll be shown. $500 Rookies! Ooh. Which game are you hunting it in? I imagine Scarlet and Violet, right? Or rather, just Violet. You said you don't have Scarlet. Oh, Sword. I mean, you said you don't have the Shiny Charm, yes? That means you're hunting full odds. And you literally just heard me say that my full odds Shiny Regidrago took 36 days. So, yeah, I hope yours is sooner than mine. Getting 6 rerolls on the Shiny chance, then gonna transfer to Violet. You could just Masuda method like I'm doing. But it's all up to you. A 0.2% chance. That alone there is like still hundreds of times better than a full odds shiny. 0.2% is hundreds of times better than a full odds shiny. Believe it or not. 1 in 4,096. That's like a 0.0000 something. So 0.2 is already extremely high. Also, don't got NSO, so I can't get Japanese Ditto. You know, I don't remember where I got this shiny Ditto from. The one I used to Masuda this thing. This thing that is a dragon type. And you know, something that's an orange dragon like Charizard is not a dragon type. But an apple is, you know, Pokemon logic. I don't remember where I got that foreign Ditto from. You know of the foreign Ditto trading code for Scarlet and Violet, right? Oh wait, you don't have NSO, never mind. Because I'm thinking, if you could have gotten that from the trade, and then just, you know, used home to send it back to this game. I can't remember. It's been like a year since we did it. So like, I don't know if it's even still up. I'm sure everyone by now already got their foreign ditto. You know, speaking of foreign dittos, that's like the roadblock of what's stopping me from doing the other hunts I have in mind. Man, I really should have just borrowed my friend's foreign ditto when I had the chance. Now I need to wait for him to show up again, and then let me borrow it. Because your Nintendo account is over 18, they're asking for credit card info. Oh. It's like, join our free service, our free trial. Enter credit card information. Don't you hate it when companies do that? What has this world become? Thank you, Biden. Everything planned out. Gonna get all the Scarlet exclusives and get the shiny charm, but then reality hit me hard. Reality sucks. You know, facing the reality of failing college 3 times sucked. Why can't I just, you know, spend my entire life, my entire day just, grinding away in a video game for digital different colored pixels? Imagine I get another shiny? Hey, I welcome it. I would not say no to it. Having another shiny is never a bad thing. I mean, hell, at the rate for Applin, it's gonna get another evolution in the next 2 generations, and then at that point, I'll have another spare shiny Applin to use. Correct me if I'm wrong. Isn't Eevee the only Pokemon out there that has more than 3 evolution possibilities? What I mean, like, is 3 branching possibilities. You have something like Tyrogue that could evolve into 3 different Hitmons, and then you have Applin here, but, like, you never seen one, aside from Eevee, have a 4th. Pokemon's weird sometimes. Eevee is the only one, but it needs more Evos. Right? When you have a concept of something that is the goddamn evolution Pokemon, and you only give it 8... Wait, is there even 8? I think there's 8. When you only give it 8 of the 18 different typings for an evolution, it's like, what is wrong with you guys? The fact that Sylveon is a decade old, the last evolution we got was a decade old, shame on you, Game Freak. Alright, Sylveon is the new standard. If we get a new evolution 20 years after Sylveon, we can expect another one 20 years after that. You know what I also question sometimes when it comes to the evolutions? You know, initially they evolved by stones, and then they didn't, and then they did again. You know, in the original three, everyone's favorite, Vaporeon, Jolteon, and Flareon, the Water, Thunder, and Firestone. Those made sense. Why didn't Umbreon and Espeon evolve with the Sun and Moonstone? The Moonstone makes a lot of sense. You might question why the Sunstone for Espeon. Well, I don't know, the frickin' Pokedex labels it as the Sun Pokemon. It doesn't resemble the sun, but it's still. Okay, so then Sun and Moonstone makes sense. Initially, Leafeon and Glaceon did not evolve with the Leaf Stone. Ice Stone didn't exist back then. Once the Ice Stone was introduced, a whole generation later, I think, then you can evolve Eevee with either a Leaf Stone or an Ice Stone. Okay. Then, you know, what stone could evolve Eevee into Sylveon? I always imagined the Shiny Stone would. So, wouldn't that make a lot of sense? Sun and Moonstone for Espeon and Umbreon, Shiny Stone for Sylveon. Oh yeah, Dawnstone too. Well, they're saving Dawnstone for a new evolution. If we ever get one. You know what's one evolution stone a lot of people forget is even an evolution stone? The Oval Stone. I don't even remember which one that's used to evolve. I think Happiny? I don't remember. Yeah, people often forget the Oval Stone is an evolution stone. Not by the same means, but still. You hate how Rockruff can only evolve with the time of the day. Yeah, it's definitely annoying when it comes to Dusk form. They could have just used Moon, Sun, and Dust Stone to evolve Rockruff, right? You know what? That's a good point. I didn't think of that one. It triggers me that it's called Dusk form, not Twilight form, because, you know, Dusk only applies for one point in the 24 hours, not both of them. You have Dusk and Dawn. Both Twilight could explain both of them, but no, they only went for Dusk. Doesn't that just sound cooler too? Twilight Lycanroc? Instead of Dusk Lycanroc? If that's the case, where's Dawn Lycanroc? Game Freak? You gave us 3 and you left out 1. It's like the genies. You gave us Tornadus, Thundurus, and Landorus, and then over a decade later, then you gave us Enamorus. Alright folks, a decade from now, then we're gonna get Dawn Lycanroc. Man, Pokemon's weird sometimes. Answers, Game Freak answers. Their answer would be, shut up and buy our new half-baked game. Better yet, buy both of our newly half-developed game. Buy both copies. And don't question it. reintroduce a shiny turtle. Speaking of shiny turtles, I got a shiny turtle yesterday. I got a shiny Squirtle in Pokemon Go yesterday. Off the Daily Incense. Oh, right, I forgot. I also got a shiny... not Alolan. Shiny Hisuian Growlithe in Pokemon Go today. A shiny Staryu yesterday. Nice. Fantastic shiny there. I've been primarily catching the Staryus because they give good Stardust. Oh man, I missed the chance to flex my Hisuian shinies in Scarlet and Violet. Because I literally hatched for all of them in my Violet game. Man, screw it, I will show it off. Oh, this was a brutal hunt. All of them. Hold on, it won't take long. Be very quick. Anyone else notice Pokemon Home has been taking a long time to load lately? So if I go over... here. Not here. Not here. Here. I hatch for every single Hisuian shiny in this game. I don't have the numbers on how many eggs these took to hatch anymore. Literally a level 1 Hisuian Arcanine. Level 1 Electrode. After the Quillfish, the shiny Gimmighoul thing happened, and then Overquill. I got both genders for the Sneasel, and Sneasler. What a fantastic name. It's up there with Melmetal. How do you hatch Hisuian versions? You have to breed it holding an Everstone. This was before the DLC where you could catch some of these in the wild. Like this. Whoops. So yeah, and then afterwards, not exactly Hisuian versions, but I still did it for the completion anyways. Then I hunted these 3 in my Violet game to evolve in my Legends Arceus game. There are Everstones in Scarlet and Violet. I've never seen one. You probably need to look up where to get that. Everstone. Yeah, I got no idea. Let's see, how many? I still got 4 boxes left, right? Yeah, 4 boxes left. Might be like another hour to hatch all of them. I don't know if I'm gonna hatch all of them. Then again, it's like, what else am I gonna do? If I'm not gonna hatch them here, I'm just gonna hatch them all on my own immediately after anyways. I should add a counter to the stream counting the encounters. I did that once. Yeah, that's it. I only did it one time. I mean, not really a need for a counter. You can just count the number of eggs you hatched. Keep a counter app on your phone. I have the A Drive counting app on my phone. I just never use it because counting is too much work. If I counted how many resets it took me to get the shiny Regidrago in those 36 days of hunting it, I'd be at like 30,000 resets maybe. Probably more. And you know, I've had 1 in 8,192 hunts last less time than that. My shiny Celebi took 23 days. Which shiny Celebi was that, actually? Was it this one? No, I don't remember. I think it was this one. I think it was this one right here that took 23 days to get shiny. Another streamer I know is hunting for Registeel right now, and she's on exactly 120, no, wait, 12,000 resets. Oof. Full odds hunts can be brutal. I hope she doesn't get to, you know, Supreme Arcanine Registeel numbers. Thing I'm scared about for Duraludon is I'm betting the eggs take a lot longer to hatch than Applin is. You can see I'm breezing through these eggs. Just a conveyor belt mass producing these eggs. I'm afraid the Duraludon eggs are going to take like twice, maybe 3 times as long to hatch. So I'm not going to get as many encounters in. The amount of Applin eggs I hatch now, I might only be able to do like half or a third of them when I do this here, which is going to prolong the hunt. I could do like 8 boxes of these in 2.5 hours. I might be able to do like, I don't know, 3, 4 boxes in the same time. Then again, I don't know how long it takes to hatch. I only imagine that it will. I'm still gonna do it though. Hasn't stopped me before. I mean, hell, literally in like the near future, I plan to hunt for a shiny Fion again. Not only in Violet, but I plan to go back to the dumpster fire that was Brilliant Diamond and hunt for another one there. Why? Because why not? No, I actually have a reason, but I'll keep that a surprise. The surprise being to put it into Legends Arceus, okay? if you're down to stick around, I have, like I said, I have shiny hunting plans in the future. Question is, how long are they gonna take? In the near future, I have 3 video ideas in mind for shinies. Shameless, very shameless self-plug. You know, aside from doing shiny hunts right now, I also have a Mario Galaxy 2 series on my YouTube. Excuse me. I just finished editing part 12 today. You found me on YouTube? Let me guess, was it a blink method video? Oh, that's cool. Not gonna lie, I've considered for a long time to change the YouTube name. The thing is, I don't know how to. I've also considered trying streaming on there too. Same thing. I don't know how to. Oh well, I just stick to this formula for now. One day when I get off my lazy arse, I'll look into how to actually do that. Let me see. If tonight I can manage to hatch all these eggs... Well, first I need to mass release all of these. And then tomorrow I will need to stock up and grind for Duraludon eggs. Unless, of course, one of my Discord buddies wants to do a union room for Scarlet and Violet for me to grind for BP. You know, if they have time, that is. If not, then I'll be egg farming. I seriously don't have anything else to do tonight. My family's using the TV, so even if I wanted to watch something afterwards, I can't. I already did the dishes tonight. Yeah, I got nothing else to do tonight besides go to bed. 250 Rookies killed. You wanna know something funny? When Sword and Shield first came out and I saw Rookies' name, I think Rookidee was revealed before the game came out anyways. I don't know, for whatever reason, I took a look at Rookidee's name, and my mind read Rookie Dookie. And then I took a close look, like, wait a second. That's not what that says. That doesn't say Rookie Dookie. That says Rookie D. It's no secret I am incapable of reading. There's plenty of evidence out there of me just misreading very simple sentences. Any reason you're going for a shiny Rookie D? Ooh, that'd be fantastic. A shiny in the next 2 encounters. Really? 3rd favorite shiny? Wow, it took you a year. Oof. I don't know what my favorite shiny would be. I have top contenders. Like... Oh, wait, it's not here. It's over here. Like this one. Oops. An absolute gorgeous shiny. And I also really like this one. Favorite color's red. I love swords. This one, mwah. I like shiny Doublade more than Aegislash. Sorry, Eternal Radiant. That's not right. Where is it? Your favorite Umbreon? I don't know what my #1 favorite shiny would be. Hard for me to pinpoint exactly what my #1 favorite shiny is, because there's just too many out there. If you ask me what my #1 favorite Pokemon is, that's a little easier to answer, even though it's like a 2-way tie. My favorite Pokemon gotta be Decidueye and, how original, Greninja. Done hunting now? Because you got the shiny, right? You're finished hunting because you got the shiny, right? I don't have a chance at getting shiny before 500 encounters. Sure you do. You have a 1 in whatever the odds is chance. After 500 killed though, I def have a chance because it's 0.2%, which is very high. Believe it or not, you know? Pokemon Shiny odds, a 0.2 chance is extremely high. Do I have a Discord server? No. I probably should make one. Even if I do make one, it's honestly gonna be pretty vacant. It would have like, I don't know, 2 people in there. Me being one of them. I really should make one though. I mean, let's think real quick. Like, what would I have? Actually, my Discord server would have several things to geek over about. Not only Pokemon, there's other games, series, you know, that I just completely fawn over. You know, you got your Mario and your Zelda, your Kirby. I love Mortal Kombat, you know, GTA. That's on the gaming side, you know. There's also the other stuff I nerd and geek out over. Big Marvel news, DC, Walking Dead. God, why am I such a nerd? Like, oh my god, did you see the new Pokemon trailer? Yeah! How about the Walking Dead episode tonight? Oh, if I made my own Discord server, there would be so many nerdy shit there. Roughly a 0.01% chance of shiny, which is still pretty high. Yeah, it actually is. Oh, what? There's one more egg in here. You know, if I get lucky with Duraludon next, there's actually a lot of Scarlet and Violet content coming out soon. So hey, if I do get lucky with the next shiny, there's still content to come for Scarlet and Violet games. 0.1%. You're gonna get lucky with that 0.1%. I don't entirely understand the things to boost odds. All I know is keep doing it until it shines. You're gonna go for now? Alright, thanks for stopping by. Thanks for joining. Good luck on your future hunts. And just a reminder, once again, if you're interested, I'll probably be back the day after tomorrow, so in 2 days. Nothing tomorrow, the day afterwards I'll be back. Alright, thanks for stopping by. Best of luck to the rest of your hunts. Same time too? Yep. Alright, I got about 3 boxes left. I might be able to do them all before I end. I mean, it's not too late yet. We still got 20 minutes before midnight. Well, if you couldn't tell by my silence, I indeed ran out of things to talk about. So, just gonna chill for a bit and shiny hunt. I mentioned that I didn't get too much sleep last night. I did take a quick little power nap earlier, so at least there's that. I have that to run on. Was that it? Nope, one more. You know, I'm at least glad I got the egg. The shiny. Under odds. Within odds, at least. So that's very nice. And I'm really hoping to get the shiny Duraludon before the summer lineup of events listed out for Scarlet and Violet kicks off. Because it would be really nice to get them back to back. But if not, then it is what it is. Oh, 60 more eggs. 65. Gonna save just in case the game crashes for whatever reason, because you never know what the quality of Pokemon games these days. Ugh. You know, at least releasing all of these Applins won't take too long. I only have like, what, 520 of them? In Pokemon Home, you're only allowed to release 100 Pokemon each time. So I just need to do that 5 times. Doesn't take that long. It's kind of stupid that it's only 100 Pokemon per time, because, you know, the box only holds 30. 3 of them is 90. So you have to go into a 4th box and only release 10. Should have just made it 120 so you can release a clean number of boxes. Instead of releasing releasing 3 boxes and then a random 3rd of another one. Oh my god, I got another one! 2! I got 2 shinies! Yes! Alright, 2! I don't need the second one, but hey, I'll take it. in a second. Gotta count how many eggs this one took. Alright, let's see. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 whole boxes. That's, if I'm not mistaken, 210 eggs. 7 times 30, yep. Plus 245 from before. 5, 6, 7. Plus 7. 462 eggs for the second shiny. So first shiny at 356, I believe. Second shiny at 462. Awesome. Ah, shit. You know what I could have done? Had I known there were 2, the first one would have been a Applin, the second one would have been a Hydrapple. Oh well. A part of me wanted to wait until the very end. Maybe if by chance I did get a second, I would have done that. But, well, I already did it and the game's already saved. Well, too bad. It's okay, though. As you saw, I already have a shiny Applin, so it's okay. It's fine. By the way, it just hit midnight, like, a minute ago. Now it's a minute ago. Now, a minute ago, it hit midnight. Just want you guys to know what time it is for me. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter, but it's fine. Doesn't matter if I hatch the eggs out of order or not. Don't I still have a whole box to hatch after this? Oh, almost done. Almost done. Had I known there would be 2 shinies in these eggs, I would not have prepared so many. I would have stopped at 8. But no, I decided let's do an extra box this time, just so we can hit the odds, in case we don't get it. Oh, you're back! Oh, I was thinking of just finishing these eggs in silence and then call it a night. To answer you, yes. I got a second one. You know what's a real shame? Had I known there were gonna be two, I would have evolved the first one into a Applin, then the second into a Hydrapple. But it's fine. What really would suck really hard, pause, if I got 3. If I managed to get 3, then I could have had the entire shiny line. Back to back. Man, tell me why I got excited for a second there, like, oh, I'm done. That was the last bit of eggs. That was the last group of eggs. Oh, I'm done. Okay, bye. Man, tell me why for a second I was excited. I finished, and I can leave now. Ugh. Couple more eggs. Almost done. I don't have 25 more eggs. Probably in the next 15. I'll tell you, if I get a third one, I'll be mad bittersweet. I'll be mad as hell that I didn't wait to see if there were any more. And then if I did get 3, I should have just did it all instead of just doing the first one I found. But like I said, a shiny is still a shiny. What could a person ask more for in life? You know? Just sit back, do some mind-numbing shiny hunting. What more could a person ask for? Alright, final 10 eggs. And then I'm gonna get my ass out of here, because 3 hours of this is insane. Then again, 3 hours of this is nothing compared to how much I do in my own time. wondering if you ever wanted to shiny hunt with me sometime. Sure. How do you mean? Like in which game? Oh, you mean on Discord? I thought you meant like connect our games online. Yeah, sure. I would first need to, you know, make a Discord. No, I have a Discord account. I thought you meant like a server. Oh yeah, no way I can self-manage one. I suppose it wouldn't be hard at first. I would have to manage like 1, 2 people, if even. But if, and this is a big if, not likely it's going to happen. If I get a big community and I get like hundreds of members in the server, oh yeah, then it's gonna be a rough one. Because I don't know who to ask in terms of managing it. Wow, 1,000 members. I wouldn't even get 1% of 1,000 members, let's be honest. That'd be like 10 members. Anyways, like, yeah, these are the last 5. Let's see. I highly doubt I'll be going big doing this, but thanks for your vote of confidence anyways. Only thing I'm scared about is now that you posted that, who knows how many people could actually look you up now. But then again, this is like the tail end of a 3-hour stream to a nobody, so chances are nobody will see it anyways. I mean, let's just be honest, not a single soul on this planet, Cid's remaining history, will ever watch to this point. Let's just face facts. And you know what? That's okay. And that's it. I am going to do one thing before I end, and that is pick up this last egg. take my Applin back. So it'll stop reading. Because here's a wild story. I've told this before. I'll tell it again. That one egg, I've gotten shiny before. Not in this game, but I have. You know, you have one remaining egg to take before you're allowed to take back your Pokemon from the daycare. That one egg, for me, has been shiny before. It happened in Brilliant Diamond when I was shiny hunting for Charmander. One egg I had to take before, you know, I could take my Charmander back to stop breeding. I figured, why not? And it was shiny. That one egg, that one final egg. So that's why I'm doing this. I could have said no, but because it happened before, it's like, well, it's not impossible. It's not likely, but it's not impossible. Come on, 1 in 512 chance. No, I'm not that lucky. I already got 2 tonight. That's more than I asked for. By 1. Which Applin was it now? The old one? This one. Just gonna separate this so I know which one goes back into my living dex. It doesn't matter anyways. Alright, there you go. All eggs hatched. Let me see, how many eggs did I hatch in total? 9 boxes times 30 plus 6 plus 245 from previously. A total of 521 eggs. I probably should have known that at the top of my head. I probably didn't need to use a calculator for that. 521 eggs hatched. 2 shinies from eggs number 356 and I think like 462. So pretty good. You got like almost on odds and you got 2. We call that a victory. We take those W's. We take those wins. Alright. That's going to do it for today. God damn, I sat here for 3 hours doing this. No wonder I'm so fat. Anyways. So, thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you next time. Yep, I'll add you afterwards. So, thanks for watching, everybody. I'll see you next time for, yep, the Duraludon hell. What? The Duraludon hunt. See you next time, everybody.